Hey, I'm Primitive Tim, and today we're foraging for mustard. Now all these plants back here with yellow flowers, this is all mustard. And you can tell because they've got these seeds and they alternate on each side and they just go up the stem here. And there's just thousands of seeds here. Also the yellow flowers, these yellow flowers, they're gonna have 4 petals, but they're not evenly spaced. It has 2 on this side and then 2 on this side. And so it's kind of split in half. It's not symmetrical all the way around. And so that's a good way to tell also. And at the very base down here, they're gonna have really big leaves. And that's kind of the meat of the plant, the part that you really want to go to. However, the entire plant, all the way from the flowers down to the ground, is edible. So you can just pluck this off, check it for bugs real quick, and chow down on it. One thing I want to warn you about is mustard greens are very spicy, like mustard. The kind of stuff, the yellow stuff you put on your hot dog. And that is actually made from these little seed pods. So you take these little seed pods, you're gonna dry them out, crush them up into a fine powder, mix with vinegar, and then you've got your mustard. You can put that on your hot dog or whatever. And so, if you don't like hot stuff, you probably wanna stay away from it. But personally, I kind of enjoy it. I'm gonna do a little experiment here, real quick. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna gather up a bunch of these seed pods. This might be too hot, but because one is pretty hot. But we'll just see what kind of pain goes on here. All right, so I've got 10 little seed pods here. I'm just gonna chuck them all in my mouth, start crunching away. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You gotta really crunch them up and get those juices flowing. Not too bad just yet. Tends to have kind of a kick at the end though. Whoa. Alright, they're down. It's not as hot as I was expecting, but of course we gotta find which part of the plant is the hottest. And so now I'm gonna try a good section of the stem and see how that goes. It's kind of woody. I wouldn't suggest eating this part. I'm not getting any heat out of this at all. Not hot at all. That's interesting. Alright, let's see if we can get some nice leaves and test how hot they are. Now when you're looking for greens, this right here is what you're looking for. Lots of big leaves, and even a younger plant would be a little bit more ideal, but this is the youngest one I can find. So I'm going to go ahead and pluck some of these up. Now I like to check beneath the leaf. Sometimes there's like cocoons and things underneath the leaves, so I like to just check under there, make sure that I'm not tearing off a leaf with a cocoon on it, because you know, we want those butterflies. See, they're starting to get a little bit ratty, and that's just kind of a late season thing. Alright, so I've got a good little handful of leaves here, so I'm going to eat the whole thing. And it's been raining, so these have been washed off, but otherwise you might want to wash them off. So I'm going to eat these and see how hot they are. It's getting pretty hot. Oh. Okay, I think the hottest bit's over. Man, when I was really crunching in the thick of it, it's just like, oh, it was all up in my nose and stuff. By far the leaves were the hottest though. So keep that in mind. The leaves can be pretty hot. Oh, I can feel the warmth in my chest now. I wonder if that's bad. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, they were good though. Man, just so full and juicy and good greens. And man, they're healthy for you too. Now when you want to find some greens, best places to look are agricultural areas. And along dirt roads, by the ditches and stuff, you can see this is an orange grove here. And so all along inside this orange grove, there's just I mean, mustard greens everywhere. They like well-drained soil. So go along old back roads here in Florida, you can do that. And just look for these big clumps of yellow flowers. Once you find that, get a little bit closer, make sure that it is mustard, because there are some other lookalikes that you do not want to eat. So check with your local expert, make sure it is mustard, and have at it, man. These greens are so good. Now the season for mustard greens here in Florida is basically just winter. And so December, January is when they're gonna start coming up. And then actually maybe even earlier. But right now it's February, late February, and they're kind of going out of season right now. These are all really mature plants. So if you want to harvest the seeds for like mustard that you can squeeze on a hot dog, now is a great time. But if you want the greens, you want to get them a lot earlier than this. These are one of my favorite greens. So until next time, find a new way to appreciate nature.